Today is a very special day.
Oge akụkọ ụwa anyị lewetara gị si lọwara igwe okwu Okwute BTV ka o si wee labịara gị. Onye ọma na-ege ntị, ọ bụla ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị gị, anyị si gị tụsaa ya ka ọ rụsi ukwu ma rute ibe. Tupu anyị agaala iruola akụkọ ụwa anyị nwere tata, anyị chọrọ ime ka ị mata na ofu gọọmenti ka anyị nwere n'ala Biafra bụ Biafra Republic Government in Exile, bụ ụgbọ jeje ibulata USB bulata ya ụlọ. Mgbakpụ tochi gị nso ka ntị ya ga ka ahụ anyị ji ohere a wee laa mee ka ị mata na ọ bụ okele ọrụ dịrị mụ na gị ịkwado ndị agha nke Biafra akpọrọ Biafra Liberation Army. Mgbakpụ tochi gị nso ka ị gara isiokwu lesa akụkọ ka ụbọchị tata anyị ji were bịa. Elias gara Solik dịka Biafra lobbies na-ekwuchitere ụmụ Biafra ọnụ ha na Washington DC dịka anyị lecheta ụbọchị ọmụmụ amụrụ Maazị Simon Ekpa na Nwanjọkọ bụ Biafra PM. O ji ohere a were na-emekwa ka ụmụ Biafra mara na ihe ọbụla gbasara maka mpụta onye isi anyị bụ PM Maazị Simon Ekpa Njọkụ la eleti ya ọnụ nke ọma gaa ntị ka ịnụ dịka o kwuru n'okwu ya, ọ bụrụ ka ịnụ n'ọnụ m na medeputa.
It is an honor to be here today on this historic occasion. I want to thank the acting Prime Minister for his very gracious remarks and introduction, and all the esteemed guests here today and viewers. Today is a very special day of the birthday of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I want all the Biafrans listening to know that we are working hard behind the scenes to secure his release. I can't go into the specific details because I don't want our enemies and the zoo to know.
Otu aka acting Prime Minister bụ Ogechukwu Nkere eji otu aka were eme ka ụmụ Biafra mata lọbụghọ ịbịa itu ọbata obi elelu ọnụ lọbụ ka ihe iji akwado ọbata obi ka enwe ike gba mbọ la anyị nwetara nwere onwe dịka Elias la ya nwa na ndị ọzọ la-alụ ọgụ na Washington DC ka mba niile mara Biafra ka ihe ngo onwe gị na-eme ka anyị nwa zọta ala anyị ọsị ọgba anyị oke uru mkpa ọ dị anyị ti ego anyị lawa na-eje mmaba ego tu eje mmaba ego ka anyị nwee ike were kwado ọgwa ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Maazị Simon Ekpa nwee ike pụta ngwa ngwa. Gee ntị ka nnụnụ ihe o kwuru n'okwu ya.
June, July, August. That's what you call a failed state. We know why our leader is there. What we are doing, we already know is what will bring them out. The same way the so-called questioning. And fellow Biafrans, we know what our Prime Minister, the Obatobie, want us all to do. And what will make him happy to see that the fire is burning, the water is going, our freedom is closer than we ever imagined. So let's pour our loving heart, appreciate him, and make him wherever he is, so he can be rejoiced and be happy as well, knowing that the people he's fighting for, he's not fighting in vain. He appeared at the hearing today in Finland, but they didn't still find nothing yet. The zoo terrorists and her allies are just pushing to see how long they can keep him there, to see if me and you, we abandon this fight. Let's prove Musa wrong again. We want to see Musa to start crying again. Thank you, my people. Ndewo.
Grezie na akụkọ ụwa tata lujia ka hụ otu onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si wee jele ụlọ ikpe, otu esiwa gbu ya nwa bụ onye isi mma fụkwanị ka ya nwa bụ onye isi si werezie. Kpuketa oche gị nso ka ị gere ya duju were ntị gị mere oche ka anyị na-aga n'iru maka mgba mbọ ka ịkwado Biafra Liberation Army.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You have finally gotten a new judge to handle your case. How do you feel about that?
Great, I suppose. Yes.
So what are your expectations from today's proceedings?
Is that justice will be done, of course, in accordance with the rule of law. That's what I'm expecting. Thank you very much.
That's my daughter. Take advantage. We are ready. We'll come to the next stage and let the prosecution present their witnesses. The apology that was issued in the court, have copies of it, and avail you. But at the end of the day, what's important is that our client has respect, utmost respect for the court, for the prosecution.
He totally and thoroughly exposed the Nigerian judiciary today, the underbelly of the judiciary. And we didn't need to get to this point. We had warned from the beginning when this trial started, this farcical trial, that you cannot try a case that is not triable in a court of law. People who are aspiring for freedom, which is recognized worldwide, is recognized by laws and treaties. It's even recognized, I think, by their 1999 constitution that every Nigerian have a right to associate with whomever they want and express themselves freely. And these are cases that has become a bone in the neck of Nigeria because Nigeria refused to purge itself of a war that was needless in 1967 and that ended in which they themselves declared that there were no victors, no vanquished, or no victor, no vanquished. But the victors continue to vanquish their victims. So I am here to say once again that if there's anybody who has sense in the government, today is the final day to sit down and release Nnamdi Kanu and stop wasting Nigeria's resources on a trial that you know cannot go anywhere. This trial has gone through all the courts of the land, except maybe I think it went to a magistrate court at the point when they first started started this charade.
Yes. So what is the implication of this?
The court cannot adjourn a case in which it has no jurisdiction. The judge has already made an order, a consequential order, that she has recused herself from this trial the last time. So you cannot not assume jurisdiction over a case from which you have disqualified yourself. That is a very simple legal maxim. So, and she also cannot be a judge in her own case or court. She has been indicted by Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyers that she's not fit to be a judge in this case. So, adjourning the case is irrelevant. But I guess maybe she adjourned the case indefinitely to allow reason or oxygen to bring it to the brain of the people who are running Nigeria. Hopefully, they will, within that period of time, resolve this matter. I won't even say in the interest of justice, it's in their own interest. Yes, so because the Supreme Court and other courts have resolved the matter in the interest of what is limited justice in Nigeria. Yes.